Hello. Hello. That sounds a lot better. All right. Hello, everyone. Good evening. I hope you all are doing well. Sorry for the little delay there. I had to get my life together. But tonight we are going to be going over the passport to AI. Now, the reason I say passport to AI is because ChatGPT is the foundation to most AI, right? So it is important as a travel advisor that you understand how important and how useful ChatGPT can be to you. So tonight I'm going to break that down for everyone here. I appreciate you all joining me. Now, you should already know, before I get started, I like to always introduce myself. So if this is your first training with me, welcome. If you are looking for a recording of this to share with your agents or anybody else, please know that my channel is Ash Knows Travel. Oh, who's that guy over there? Over there. Ash Knows Travel. You can find it there. This is also being live streamed there, so you can watch the replay automatically. But a little bit about myself. I've been with Archer and Evolution for 3 years and proudly serve as a presenter, leader, trainer, travel, and mentorship trainer. I specialize in marketing, mentoring, group getaways, and destination weddings. And of course, I'm very passionate about learning new niches, exploring fresh ways to market them. And I'm always here if you ever need support or guidance. You guys should already know. If you ever need help, feel free to send me a message. Personally, honestly, it would be better if you could send me the message on my personal pages and not my business pages, okay? Because they tend to go to spam. But find me on my Facebook, wherever, Instagram, and I'll be gladly here to help you. All right, so let's get started. So today we're going to be breaking down how to use ChatGPT to work smarter and not harder. So what is ChatGPT? Why is it useful for agents? Practical ways to use it. We're going to actually use ChatGPT today, and we're going to do live examples and walkthroughs and the best tips that you can have for ChatGPT, and of course a Q&A for you guys to ask questions. So let's start right off the bat, understanding AI and ChatGPT. So let's talk about AI first. I feel like we're in a new world with AI. AI is artificial intelligence. It's technology that can perform tasks like thinking, writing, and learning. ChatGPT is a type of AI called a language model that can understand and generate human-like text. It literally can be like your bestie, okay? ChatGPT stands for Chat Generative Pre-trained Transformer, which is a big fancy word. But think of it like a really smart assistant who can help you brainstorm, write, answer, and plan anything in text form. I personally use it for everything. Sometimes even you can even technically use it for some therapy. ChatGPT gives a lot of good advice. You'd be surprised. But think of it more of like in a travel setting as a assistant who can help you do pretty much anything travel wise. So let's talk about what it can be used for when it comes to travel agents. Now this is just some, okay? I do have a gift for you guys tonight for attending. So I'm gonna help you out with that part. But to give you kind of a rough summary on why it's useful for travel agents, me personally, I use it for speeding up my content creation because it does all the writing for me. I also use it to save time, to replying to people, to emails, to inquiries, to text messages. I mean, everything. Tell it exactly. Sometimes, honestly, I'll take the entire thing, like the kind comment, and just paste it in there and tell it to reply to me. It does help boost your creativity. Honestly, my videos were bland before. My content was basic before because I had to think of it all on the top of my head. ChatGPT does all of that for you. Another thing it's going to help you do is help you stay consistent, especially online, because you can have it build several days of content. So all you have to do is schedule it. So it really helps in that setting. Now, I want to talk about outside of travel use too, okay? Because it can kind of fit inside of ChatGPT and even travel agent in a way, I guess. But ChatGPT is more than just meant for travel agents. Obviously, you can use it in everyday life, like writing emails, letters, replies, food, lifestyle advice. I've used it before to ask for a diet and it had it completely there. Internet fact checker. Now, you might want to double check it. Sometimes ChatGPT, it's normally accurate, but sometimes it can be a little off. So make sure. Remedies, cures, ideas, problem solving, brainstorming, anything honestly that comes to mind, you can ask ChatGPT and they will have an answer or they will find an answer for you. So, how do travel agents can use ChatGPT? Starting right off the bat, we have marketing, which can be like your posts, your emails, even your graphics. ChatGPT can lead you on a path to creating graphics at first inside of it. It also has built-in like AIs for creating reels, creating voiceovers, creating audio. It has a lot that's built into it, but it will lead you to other paths, and I'll show you that in a little bit. Sales, it can make custom quotes. Now, it's not going to give you custom prices, okay? Prices are going to be something you would have to verify on your own, but it can build an entire itinerary for you if you give it the correct destination. It can also do client follow-ups. If you need it to write, hey, we checked out this price, what do you think? It can do that. Standard responses, facts in general. I use this a lot, especially if you're a mentor and agents ask me questions and I don't know the questions off the top of my head. Guess what? Go to ChatGPT. If you're my agent and you're watching, yep, that's right. If I don't know the answer and I know it's something that's like, can you go on a cruise without a passport, right? Yes, but there's a technical answer to that. I use ChatGPT for that. Is it safe to go to the Bahamas? Probably, but I'm going to use ChatGPT for that, right? So facts is really good. When is the best time to travel? I even started off roughly with like, if a client comes to me and they're like, okay, I know I want to go here, here, and here, but I don't know what resort to stay at. I will ask ChatGPT what is the best resort for, and then I put that person's life details, whatever they've told me, and let them tell me where to start. It also helps with support for quick replies, general travel questions, plus more. So let's see, getting started with ChatGPT. I'm going to tell you the basics of how to sign up. Okay, so if you don't have ChatGPT, get an account. It's easy. It's just chat.openai.com. That is the actual ChatGPT. You will see several different versions of this ChatGPT, but this is the original one that you want to use. You can log in or create an account. You have to really, honestly, you need to create an account if you're going to use ChatGPT. You can have ChatGPT on your phone. You can have it on your computer. You can have it on your tablet. You can have it anywhere that has, honestly, the ability to get an app. It has ChatGPT. Even Macs and even Windows, they have apps for ChatGPT. When you have that, create an account, and that is the best way for it to keep up with your memory. It will remember who you are when you start talking to it. Now, I have had my ChatGPT account since ChatGPT first started. And I've been talking to it roughly now, probably about a year and a half, almost 2 years. So they know my business. They know my experience. They know who I am. They know what I do, even down to they know the trainings that I'm working on because I talk that much to ChatGPT. It is a massive time saver. For example, I do live streams every day, right? I have to have that information on hand. I have to be ready to go. ChatGPT helps me out with 90% of that. It will give me an outline even for my training. It'll give me an outline of how to handle any kind of situation in travel that you get thrown at. So you have to start talking to it literally like, okay, this is who I am. This is what I do. This is what I need you to do, right? Exactly that. So They do have two different options, which are the free versus the paid plans. And honestly, I didn't really know this at first. I used to have the free account, but I actually do pay for it now because I use it every single day. It's something that I have to have. And, as somebody who makes a lot of money here, you got to have those tax write offs. So $20 a month is a great tax write off for us. But the free version will still give you access, okay? But it will have so many times that you can ask questions. It'll be a little bit slower in response, and all of those fancy extra AI tools that it includes will not be open to you. If you do the paid one, you get fast responses. You can ask how much you want. There's plugins, and it will even create the AI images. Now, the free one necessarily won't. It'll create some of them, but it's not going to be what you want it to be. So just consider that when you're asking, what you are, looking for when it comes to ChatGPT and what you expect the tool to use. So in general, if you are somebody who just wants to start out trying it, then do the free one. But if you've noticed that you're talking to it way too much, do the paid one. All right. So let's talk about setting up prompts for travel work. Think of it like texting your assistant. Be specific. Write a 3-night Cabo itinerary for honeymoon, right? As specific as possible. And then give context, audience, who are you projecting this to? How do you want it to sound? What platform you're going on? How do you want it to style? If you want hashtags, if you want emojis, something like that. In general, you're going to have to be very specific on what you want it to do, okay? So, and then when you're talking to it, especially in the beginning, set up the scenario that you are a travel advisor, right? I am a travel advisor with this many years of experience, or I'm a travel advisor and I specialize in this. Help me, build an itinerary. Help me respond to a client, okay? And don't be afraid to ask it to revise and reword. You'll notice with me when I start asking it questions, if it's answering it wrong, I just stop it. And then I'm like, wait, no, fix this, redo this. I don't like that. So literally talk to it like it's a person. So travel specific use cases, okay? I'm going to give you guys this kind of setup because this is kind of what we're going to do when we do it live, all right? It is great for certain cases of creating vacation package ideas. It's great for writing social media content. It's great for answering questions. You guys know the newsletter that goes out with Branch Up. It's great for fixing that. It's great for responding to client itineraries. And it's also great for generating even a content calendar. You can ask it to literally make an entire calendar of content for you. Now, this is going to take some talking too, right? You need to tell it exactly what you want, exactly how the setup is, etc. But once you get it programmed correctly and start talking more to it, it will generate an entire content calendar. So let's go ahead and dive into actual ChatGPT, okay? I think I have talked enough about it. And if there's something and you guys are watching it, thanks. I have somebody on live stream saying I'm past travel. Thanks, precious. So if you have a question that you specifically need help with in ChatGPT, or if there's something specific that you want me to ask it, feel free to comment. I will definitely work with you and get you pulled up on how you can do whatever in ChatGPT. This is your time to ask me now. I'm going to pull up ChatGPT, but in it, feel free to ask me. Brittany, I definitely don't see that part by chance. I use it for everything. Give me a question that you would think that Google is better than ChatGPT, because I use ChatGPT for literally everything. But if you give me a scenario, we can see what it says. So chat.openai.com. All right. So let's start right off the bat with my first question is create a Cancun trip. So let's just say, let's set up a scenario here. No, I did not go through the slides already. I'm learning to use it all the time to help me get over the fear of posting content, somebody said. Okay, so somebody said I'm getting used to learning to use it to help me get over the fear of posting content. That's a really great one, right? Now, my first scenario that I have set up here, I have create a Cancun trip. So let's be very specific about that. Oh, here we go. I have it on my live stream. What are the best all-inclusive resorts in Mexico? Okay, that's great. That's a great way to start. So let's just say in this scenario, I have a family of 5. They want an all-inclusive resort in Cancun, Mexico. I need a great or suggestive, let's use that, list of resorts and their best qualities. Okay. Now, when I start out my Cancun trips, if I have an actual inquiry, I tell the ChatGPT about that person. I'll tell them exactly they're looking for a cruise, they're departing from here on this cruise, like they're just trying to have a birthday party. Like I go all the way out. But let's see, I need a suggestive list of the resorts and their best qualities for each. All right, so let's just start with that. Okay, well, Brittany, I don't know what to tell you, sweetheart. That's what this train's about. All right, so the first one, it says Moon Palace Cancun. Why it's great for families. Okay. Massive water site or massive on-site water park with slides, lazy rivers, splash zones, plus mini golf, arcade, teenage lounge. Okay, that's fantastic. All right. Next one, it gives me, it even has a YouTube video. You know what's funny, guys? Ironically, I searched up something like this the other day about Agent Universe, and it gave me one of our trainers' YouTube channels. So when you guys are posting your YouTubes, it will pull the review for that. Okay, so next we have Hyatt Ziva Cancun. This one is good. It tells me about 3 infinity pools, swim up suites, and vibrant evening shows, has exclusive clubs, splash areas, etc. Next one we have is Dreams. Okay, so I would double check this one. And then Grand Fiesta Americana. You see where it's going with that? This is what I mean. So what would I do with this? If I had something like this, I would automatically, and I know I'm booking the all-inclusive resort, I'm going to take these 3 results and I'm going to plug it into VAX. And then from VAX, I'm going to get the pricing. And then when I come back and I'm be like, okay, great. So I picked, let's just say we picked the first 3. Okay, I am interested in the first 3. Can you give me descriptions of them to put in my quote? Right now, oh, even look what it did here. I didn't even see this. Look, it has a quick comparison. That's cool. It really went all down and out for me there. So Moon Palace, it tells me exactly what it is. Hyatt, right? And then you can build out your quote. Go get your photos, put it in there, put in the prices, your quote's done. That's it. We technically could build a whole quote just like that, right? You have the place, you get the pricing from VAX, get the description here, get the photos, book, rinse, repeat, right? That's what it's doing. Book, rinse, repeat. All right. So let's move on to the next one here. Facebook post for a cruise. Okay. So now I could technically continue in here if I wanted to, but it's going to be really confused. But let's continue. Let's just say we continue in here. Okay. So, okay. Thanks for that. Now I am booking a Carnival cruise. And let's just say I booked a Carnival cruise. And oh my God, I can't spell. There we go. And I want to make a post about it. I just did a booking for one. So I did an NCL Joy for January 9th through the 11th. This is a real cruise. For 5 people, and it was like $23.35 total. Include hashtags and emojis. Do we all understand where I'm going with this? Now watch it. There he goes, just booked. NCL Joy 2025. It should be 2026. Do you see how it's a little bit wrong? Okay. Should be 2026. There we go. There we go. All right. So it already put in my website in there. It already put in the dates, put in the time, put in the hashtags, put in the emojis, everything exactly what I told it to do. Something like this I could do. Okay. Now let's just say I want to promote this to others. Can you write it like this? Yep, and there it goes. Now it turned it in from a what? I just booked that to a technically mock booking. See how that works? So that is just some ideas. Let me keep going. What's the other ones I got? Honeymoon email. All right, fine. Okay, and I literally, I'm talking to it like this all day long. All right, thanks. All right, thanks. Now I am booking a honeymoon for my clients for October. I'm gonna make something up. October of 2025. They're gonna go to Breathless Cancun. Let's do resort because there's two. And then let's just say they are getting, I'm just putting this in here, full package, member flights, transfer, and ocean view room for, let's just say, for example, 3,700. Can you make me an email for it to respond? Yep. And I could technically go in there and add more details if I wanted to, right? Like exact flights, exact everything, but it will create an entire email just like that. It even has my name at the bottom of it with my phone number. That is not my email. I would have to fix that when I paste it in there, but you get the idea. It's putting an email in there so I know what to do, right? So does anybody have any suggestions or anything that they maybe need me to try? Maybe they don't understand. Ooh, let's do a content calendar. If I'm missing anything else, let me know. So, oops, okay. Now you could go out and make an entire content calendar. All right. So it's going to base it off of things I've already done because it knows me. So, okay. Now I want to work on my content calendar for July. Can you make me 2 weeks worth of, oh, I got you, Sarah. There's my Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Representing Mexico of content. Okay. All right. So there we go. Tuesday. It's giving me one post a day. Now I can make it make more if I wanted to, but it's giving me different things because I've talked to it so much. It knows who I am. Hello, July. Real quick video. 3 mistakes. It could even go in there and make that video if I wanted it to. Top 5 honeymoon resorts. I can tell it right out this, right? Look, it did the whole 2 weeks. So you can go in and take this and highlight it and then say, okay, now break it down more. Give me exactly the booking all-inclusive resorts, right? You don't have to think any of it through. And that is something that we struggled with for years, okay? I'm on year 3 here. And the first couple of years, I struggled with coming up with, what do I post now, right? And I have trainings on it. I've trained you guys plenty of times on what to post. But all of that resorts back to ChatGPT at the end of the day. It really does. Because before, my brain was not working like that. Okay, so let's try. We have Sarah's going to Copenhagen. I'm going to put that exactly what she said. Okay, now, there we go. Now it's searching because I have the paid account, right? That's my what? Conjurum now? Cool. All right, so here we go, Sarah. We've got 3 options for you. Look, I'm gonna send that too. Did you actually need that, or you just wanted me to try it? Because I don't. If you want me to send it to you, I can. But it will list the entire thing. It's something simple. Whatever your brain can literally think of, it will put in there for you. Okay. Um. All right. So I use it daily for responding just to text and email, but I have not been using it for post or helping with trip options. Yay. Okay. I don't understand what. Yeah, send it to you. All right, hold on. Let me give it to you. All right, I will send that to you, Sarah. I'm gonna send it to you on Facebook real quick. I know we're stopping a whole training for that, but I might as well because if it's looking it up, you need it. There you go, girl. I got you. All right. So sent that to you. Might as well, right? Yeah. All right. So you guys get where I'm going with this, right? Back to my presentation now. Um, this isn't going to be a super long training like they normally are, but better prompts equal better results. So if you are working on something that's your issue now, let me know on the live stream what your issue is. I don't know what that means. Tell me exactly. I'll help you. So creating a better prompt, and after you do something for so long, you can tell it to make that prompt too. You can go back in and say, like, say for example, you're doing deal post. Okay, let me go back to it real quick. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So let's just say I like this post. It's exactly how it is. All right, I'm going to tell it, make me a prompt. So let's just say you guys who have agents underneath you and you want to share how you did something on ChatGPT. You can do that with your agents. Oh, knowing what to post? Yeah, that light work for you. Don't do the extra work. So make me a prompt. Prompt for ChatGPT. Create, and then you can edit it, obviously. A reel or script comparing Royal Caribbean, Norwegian, focus on helping families. Look, it tells you exactly what it is. And that's a prompt. If I put this in there, every time I put it into ChatGPT, it will automatically make another one because that's the prompt for it. Does everybody understand what I'm talking about when I'm saying prompt? You're prompting it to do something. So whatever you want it to do repeatedly, tell it exactly that. All right. Are you guys, are we learning here? Cat? No? Okay, so a prompt is like, how do I say this? It's like you're repeating it on, okay, let me give you an example. So my little gift for you guys that I have, do you use it to make your awesome TikToks like ideas? Spill the tea. Actually, yes, because that hurts my head trying to make a TikTok off the top of my head. All right. So this is my gift for you guys. I had a little, had it make prompts for me because I wanted it to make the best ones. So I talked to it for a long time and I got to make us 100 ChatGPT prompts for travel agents. So when I'm saying prompt, I'm referring to what we're prompting it to do. Okay. Create a 5-day Cancun itinerary with all-inclusive resorts under $3,000. It can do that. Social media, write engaging Facebook posts for a 7-night Royal Caribbean. It can do that. And the only reason I have it here for you guys like this is because I want you to see exactly what it can do. Do you have to use these? Obviously not, right? But I know, I got you. I got you, Vanessa. Vanessa, she's excited. So let me share this too, and I'll put it also in the live stream. I am live streaming on YouTube as we talk, but I'm gonna put it on both there for you guys. 1 second. All right, everybody able to open that? Yep, I can see the little faces. We are able to open it. Yay. So that's my little gift for you. I'm not done with the training, but the reason I brought it up is because I wanted you guys to be able to see what I mean by prompts. You can tell it to do basically anything and it will help you with that, especially for those who struggle with content creation, content ideas. You can, there's the link for you guys in the chat too. putting a prompt in front saves it to ChatGPT. It won't save it to ChatGPT, but every time you put that same prompt in, it will repeat the action. So if there is something, Sandra, that you want it to repeatedly do. So for example, I'm going to tell you a secret. If you make daily schedules for your team, I will copy it on Google Calendars and I put it in there. I have a prompt that I will slap into it for my daily schedule. I can show it to you. Daily schedule. I have a little box for it. Trading daily schedule. Okay. Travel, Thursday schedule. I prompt it and it makes schedules, the daily schedule. If you're on Team Empire with me, you're used to seeing this, right? I don't make that up. I ain't got time to make that up. That's a whole Saturday schedule. It does that. Okay. My training today, when I needed help building it, put that in there, right? Travel with Ash. All of my travel deal posts that you guys seen in my last training. Where's that at? Let me show you. My July calendar, or June. Sorry, we're in June. Nope, that's not it. That's what I shared in the last training. 1 second. Here we are. My June calendar, how I built my content calendar. It's all in here. I created a prompt where I told it, make 7 why book with me's, include emojis, include hashtags. Makes it for me right there. Same thing, right? Now, it can do all of that. It can, I mean, whatever your brain thinks of. You guys can see, this is my search. Look at this on a daily sore throat relief tips. I mean, it's got everything in here, okay? And it's great for that. But there are some limitations on it. So let's talk about that. Let's get back into the actual presentation here, okay? So advanced tips and some automation ideas for you guys to kind of continue on with this. Make sure you be clear and specific. The more details you give it, like you're literally having a conversation. Like for me, I use my Mac and my Mac has a microphone option. It's like Siri, right? And I will tell exactly what I need it to do. It makes it way easier if you can talk to it. You can talk to it on your phone and it will do exactly what you want it to do. Give it examples. If you want a certain style, if you want it to sound a certain way or structure it, show it, right? And when you're first starting out, use the role, act like a travel advisor. You're a marketing expert, right? Ask for rewrites, summaries, improvements, and then chain your prompts. So build on previous responses to go deeper. So when I first start out with I want to build a 7-day itinerary for Cancun, then I pick out the resorts. Okay, now I want to pick these 3 resorts. Tell me about them. Okay, great. Now I need to book flights. Okay, now I've made the whole itinerary. Can you write it out for me? Like go deeper when you're building it, okay? There are the go-to prompts. I gave it to you. Use it for brainstorming, new destination, sales, and then combine your tools. I know somebody said something about Canva in here and how it has AI. Yes, it does. You guys can use AI in Canva if you want. It doesn't have to be ChatGPT, but honestly, ChatGPT is the best out of all of them. Now, you can build it in there with Canva, right? If you're making your slideshow, like right now, I can show you. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Vanessa. Vanessa said, I love your trainings. Thank you. So let me show you, for example, right now, I'm just giving you guys all the tips here. Hold on. So I'm working on this cruise right now. I just got this inquiry today, and I'm trying to be like really fast with my inquiries lately. So here, this is the old one. I haven't changed it yet, but I use it for this. This is how I produce very fast quotes. I will put this in ChatGPT, and then I will tell it, okay, I want it like this, but I want you to change it to fit. I think I did Radiance of the Seas, Freedom of the Seas, and then I did NCL Joy, which is the next one I'm working on. So I will tell it to put that instead and then prompt it out. Okay. And then on my cruise presentation, I don't have Disney. Are you talking about for this scenario? No, they're not children, so that's why. I don't know exactly. Oh, on here? No. So you can add whatever you want. I typically don't book Disney, so that's not really pertaining to my stuff. But if you want to add Disney, you can. But then when I come in building that quote, guys, and tomorrow I'm doing a quote, guys. I'm training on live stream on how to do these. But then I put the same thing in here. Tell me about the Radiance of the Seas. It'll switch it out. right? I just copy this and say, switch this to the radiance of the seas, paste it in there, screenshot that. There's my price. That's the requirements. It won't let me click because it wants me to stop sharing. Stop. There we go. There's the requirements. Boom. Next one. And I do this a lot. I do quotes like this all day long. And I just switch them out and build a new one in Canva. And then I will kind of repeat the process. You can see it over and over. There's one there, there's one there, there's one there. And I keep going. Okay. This is a massive time saver for when it comes to those kind of situations where you need to build quotes repeatedly. It's fantastic. So continuing, there are some limitations and some misconceptions about ChatGPT that we need to go over, okay? ChatGPT does not pull live pricing or availability. You can ask it to find the actual cruise, it can, but the dates honestly are normally a little bit off. So before you run around promoting, say if you told it to like make a mock booking or something, make sure that everything inside of it is accurate, okay? Sometimes it can make up facts because it's making a post. If it's making a post, it's going to add the filler into it. So you got to read the filler. You got to read the fluff. It fluffs it. Okay. So make sure you read before you post things. Like, for example, it put in an email for me, right? That's not my email. Does it mean to actually put my email? Probably, but I haven't told it my email. So I have to go in and fix it, right? It can't replace your personal travel knowledge. Do not base everything off of ChatGPT. I don't want people to leave my training and do that, okay? But just consider like the facts and what you actually know, okay? Another thing, don't share client data. I never put my clients' names. I never put any of their information on there because you still are posting it on the internet. And then, like I said, always review what it writes, use it to assist and not replace, okay? But that is honestly pretty much what I have for today. I know my trainings last normally an hour, but there's only so much you can do inside ChatGPT, right? So yeah, you're welcome. All right. So real quick though, some things I want to show you other than that it can do. Oh, get out of there. That I can do inside ChatGPT is up here. So this is the kind of the paid version of it, but you can do Sora. It has an assistant inside of it. And this does what? Makes photos, AI photos. Interesting. Like if the free ChatGPT plan should have 3 videos per day. Okay. It can make photos inside Sora. It also has codecs. This is going to be, I'm assuming, coding, right? Yeah, a software. This is my husband's an engineer. This is what he does. A cloud-based software engineering that agent that answers code-based questions. It can code for you. I mean, this is smart. Video chat GPT. I've been using this one a lot. This one's pretty cool. And then it even goes down. It breaks out to further chat GPTs. So if you're working with Canva, they work together, right? And then you can tell it exactly what you want it to do. So let's just say we're going to use it for content. Chat GPT, give me some content. Look what it has in here. Social media manager, content creator generator. Love that. AI content detector. So it's going to be designed to identify and analyze. Wow. Okay. Didn't even know it could do that. Has a blog writer. If you write blogs, please, if you write blogs, make sure you use it for blogs. Okay. Don't be writing the blogs off the top of your head. Human-like content creator. I mean, it has it all. Whatever you can possibly think of, it can create. And it will also lead you to other AI tools. And that's why I'm saying it's like the basis, right? It's like the foundation of the tool that you can use and then kind of build on there from that. So with all of that being said, I'm not going to keep you guys for too long tonight, but does anybody have any questions for me? Is there anything that you might want me to cover or anything like that? Yeah, you're welcome, of course. Yeah, of course. Thank you so much, guys. So next week, I'm doing another training. Make sure you guys hop on for that one. It is going to be, I don't remember. Hold on. Let's see. What is my next training about? Does anybody know? Because I don't remember. I do too many at this point, but we love it. So next week should be something exciting. I feel like it's something bigger. Oh, yeah, it is. SEO, we can do that next month, Kat. But next week is Inquiry to Income, the sales built blueprint for travel agents. So I'm going to teach you guys about how to qualify the lead, how to pitch it, what to present, all of that. Now, tomorrow I'm doing a content creation on Saturday, and then I have another live training coming up too tomorrow, but that one's on my YouTube. This one will be Zoom specific for next Thursday. Okay. Yeah. Awesome, Donna. Oh yeah. Honestly, I'm doing them pretty much every day, Princella. I will get, okay, Penny. Penny says I'll be getting the paid one. All right. I don't blame you. Yes. Yay. Thanks, Kat. I appreciate it. It'll notify you before I go live, so you guys can hop on and get any of the trainings. Okay. Of course, Lisa. Thank you. And I'll post reminders in Evolution too. So if you guys forget, don't worry. I am there. And anytime they post the corporate trainings, my training gets included. So you'll see it there too. All right. So that is pretty much it for tonight. Thank you all so much. What's your YouTube? It's this right here. Exactly what you see, Tanya. Ash Knows Travel. That's all you have to search. That is my YouTube. Thanks. I really hope this helps you guys. I try to make being a travel advisor as easy as possible. That's what my trainings are. How to easily be a travel advisor. That's what I should have called it, right? So I will see you guys tomorrow. I will be live 10:30 a.m. PST on my YouTube channel. I will be live doing a training for you. So I will see you then. Have a good night, everyone. All right. Thanks, Vanessa. You guys are so sweet. So I'm still here, guys, on live. I'm here with you. I didn't leave yet, but I just wanted to say thank you, especially TKR Vacations and Travel. I really appreciate that. That was sweet of you. To say my trainings are awesome. I'm glad it helped you guys, and I'll be live tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. PST. I'm doing another awesome training, so feel free to like and subscribe so you guys can get notified when I go live. It'll tell you a few hours before I go live. So I will see you guys all there tomorrow. Have a good evening. Thanks for watching.